What's good, everybody? Jackson's Gambit here. So, I just got finished watching Wicked for good. I actually really like this movie. I like to watch a good live action musical every now and again. White Christmas is still top 5 favorite Christmas movies to watch. Snow. Not because of my mom. That's why my strife isn't with the movie itself. It's the actors involved in the movie. In the movie Wicked for Good, Elphaba is a complete outcast in Oz, living in a forest while lies and deceit are being spread in order to protect the image of the wizard. But while Elphaba is suffering, Glinda seems to be living on cloud 9, getting married and being portrayed as the good witch. She's almost got the hat trick. Now she can only learn how to do magic. But as the fight intensifies between both sides and the people of Oz, the casualties, both Elphaba and Glinda discover that maybe they need to change themselves in order to be able to change Oz for good. Because everybody out here acting a fool. 8 out of 10? Musicals are always tricky to make because it doesn't take much to tip the scale between a good musical and a corny musical. You need that balance. Why are other studios able to get musicals right except for Disney? I mean, y'all were the flagship for musicals. You know when Wonka came out, the Willy Wonka prequel? I thought that was a pretty good musical. But any cartoon musical that's come out from Disney has not transferred well over to live action. Maybe it's the story, but it shouldn't. You own the blueprint for that. Maybe it's the music, but it shouldn't be. You own the blueprint for that too. There were a lot of good things that were working for this movie besides the story, like CGI, set pieces, costumes, but there were 2 additional songs that were added into this movie that weren't my favorite. Like when Elphaba was trying to convince the animals not to leave Oz, and a song about Glinda being in the bubble. But that song, No Good Deed, gave me chills. But I was most interested to see how things developed behind the scenes when Dorothy first showed up in Oz. Seeing everything through Elphaba's eyes makes me not even want to watch The Wizard of Oz anymore. And it all makes sense because everybody's backstory was shrouded in mystery. Like what happened with Elphaba's sister before she died? Why did the wizard decide to leave so abruptly? How the Tin Man and the Scarecrow became to be. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm pissed at the Tin Man because you saw what Elphaba's sister did to you and you still blamed her throughout the whole movie. And then you got the audacity to be a hater throughout the rest of the film. Bro, you could miss me on that. Ariana Grande, 8 in this movie. This was her role. I like Jeff Goldblum, but I feel like they should have chose somebody else better to play the Wizard of Oz. Like, he's got plenty of charisma, but he can't sing. I can't stand people who are in musicals that have musical numbers, but it sounds like they're just talking. Like, bro, what you doing here?
She doesn't even go here.
With the production of this movie and it being right around the holidays, this movie should be a hit. Now, I'm not going to go out of my way and say it's going to make $1 billion, but it should do well in theaters. But it's the promotion of this movie from the leading actresses that's hurting this film. Is this a Hollywood thing or a y'all thing?
We've cried 500 times today.
We've done it.
Today.
We can't.
We're crying since 6 in the morning.
We are not doing it.
Oh, we just had our own private cry in the parking lot.
Whatever these ladies are going through, I hope they find the proper help that they need. But when you out here promoting this movie, especially something that you've worked so hard to make, I need y'all to get your shit together. I know Universal's betting big on this movie, and y'all f***ing the money up. Because if you're going through some personal stuff and you don't think that you should be around a crowd of people, then maybe you should stay home. And your personal health is important, because nobody should be out in public crying about helicopters.
Not the time, helicopter!
So if you're looking for a musical with a solid story and some good music, this movie's for you. Wicked for Good is now in theaters.